What's happening? What's crack-a-lackin', baby? What's poppin'? Welcome to the Life of CMT podcast, episode number trace, okay? We're going to be talking about the success of people or how people get successful. Maybe I'll title it something different, okay? But hopefully everybody's doing awesome. It's a Friday. We're about to turn up for the weekend. We're going to have a lit weekend, man. This week was definitely a very big meditative week for me. I did a lot of meditation, and I do a lot of meditation as usual, but this week was extra meditation. The energy around the week felt pretty rough, but I set some intentions, some positive intentions to have a great week ahead of me. And I definitely did in regards to work. I did in regards to my general social life. It was a good time, you know? And now it's the weekend, and we get to vibe out. We get to chill out. Shout out to all the people that are coming through listening. If you guys are listening on Spotify, I do have my podcast on Spotify, on Anchor FM as well. Pushing the best to get my podcast on Apple Podcasts. At some point it will. That manifestation is out there in the universe. And for now, we have it on YouTube. Now, for the people that are watching this on YouTube, I don't have the camera right now. It's really bad in regards to the quality I'm getting because of the poor lighting in my room, so those will return as my new room is in progression, and once it's finished, everything will be looking nice and crisp, okay? Either way, man, we're going to talk about a lot about success, and a lot of people never understand how to reach it. And, you know, I was watching some motivational videos today, and I sat back, and, you know, this kind of hit me as a statement. You know, not a lot of people have a role model in their life that they could look up to even be successful. Most people kind of grow up in the sense of that they're going to admit to nothing, that they're going to admit to just what they are. They call themselves the worst names they can possibly call them, and then they say that that's what I am. You know, for example, a person will be like, you know, dude, I'm a piece of shit, and that is what I'm going to be for my life. And they choose to accept the current moment that they're living in is going to be the rest of their life. Time is fluid, life is fluid, things are consistently changing. You shouldn't accept one thing, even if you feel that way. And it's really sad that a lot of people don't have the motivation to go out there and be successful. The most successful people aren't the people that never tried. Those are the people that are not successful at all. If you never tried, you were never successful. If you got held back by your fear, you were never successful. You know, the most successful people were the people that tried and failed again and failed a couple more times, because failure doesn't mean that you're a failure. Failure means that you are learning from every mistake you've ever had and involving and applying so much growth to continue to keep going. The people that fail are the people that succeed in life. And that is so important. You have to be willing to lose it all. You have to be willing to risk everything you possibly can to make your dream come true. The successful people we have on this planet are not people that were held back by fear. They had no fear of losing. They had no fear of falling down and failing because they knew that they would get right back up and do the same thing again. They knew that they'd wake up the next morning and tomorrow will be a better day. Let's say they went through a day. It was horrible. It was not the day they wanted. They got nothing done that they planned for the day. They'll go to bed. They'll get some sleep. They'll get up tomorrow. And you know what? They'll keep grinding. Because at the end of the day, your motivation will carry you to your success. And your failures will carry you to your success. No matter how many times you fail, you'll get back up and learn from that experience and continue moving on and continue moving forward. And that's so powerful. You know, these people, man, there's so many people in the world right now that are too scared to try. They're too scared to put themselves out there. They keep their wishes and their dreams to themselves, and they keep saying that I wish and I dream of this. But you're just wishing and dreaming. You're just speaking to yourself. You're lying to yourself. Saying, well, I wish this would happen. It could fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? We live in the world of limitless and infinite possibilities. What you're wishing to happen can fucking happen. 100%. But who is stopping you? Yourself. It doesn't matter what grandma said. It doesn't matter what mom or dad said to you growing up, even though that plays a big influence in people that are afraid to do things. What matters is what you say and what you do and what you think and what you believe. As I mentioned in the very first episode, belief systems. Belief systems govern our reality. If you believe in something, you'll do it. Now let's get in a little bit of a background here for the people that are traumatized, the people that have gone through a lot of stuff in their life, that are scared to pursue their dreams. You know, many kids are grown up. There are kids that have parents that are abusive or that are very negative to their children. You know, many people grow up and they have parents that tell their children that they're pieces of shit, that they'll admit to nothing, that they're not worthy of everything. And those are during the years of development. And when you hear that over and over again, you believe it. And as I said with belief systems, if you believe something, it's what you become. And there's so many people out here right now that really believe that they are so undeserving and so unworthy of anything. And that is why their life is taking a toll and their life is suffering. And it's not always their fault. But one thing I can say is that This message is the most powerful message you'll hear in your life, and many other people have said the same thing. It does not matter what your parents said, what your teachers said, what your friends said, what your family said, even the voices and the thoughts that are in your head said. What matters is that true feeling that comes from the heart when you imagine a dream that you want to succeed in. Everyone knows the feeling of success. Everybody dreams of the feeling of success. Everybody's chasing success. If you want to chase it, you have to be able to go along with the ride, you know? Back in my days, and I'm saying this like, excuse me, hold on. Back in my days, I'm saying this like I'm fucking 40 years old. I'm 20, basically 20. I'm going to turn 20 in about a month or so, but I'm 19 for now. But, you know, back in my high school days, back in my middle school days, whatever have you, I was a dreamer. I'm a Cancer sun, so I'm dreaming all the time. Gemini cusp, actually, but Gemini Cancer cusp. But I'm dreaming all the time. I'm visioning all the time. I'm thinking all the time. And back in my days, dude, I used to just imagine all day, and I would always tell myself, but I'm not good enough. I'd tell myself I'm not worth it. I'd tell myself your dreams are just dreams and you need to get yourself in the real world. What's the real world? Everything's real as you perceive it to be. And I would hold myself back. And the main problem I was never successful is because I was too scared to take a leap of faith. I was too scared to risk it all. I was too scared to fail. And failure is an option, and failure is okay. Because you'll get back up again and you'll do your best. And you'll keep growing, learning, and evolving. We got to stop teaching these kids and people that failure is bad. Failure is not bad. Failure is teaching you what you need to do to succeed anyways. You know, you see all these people talking about motivational speaking and motivational speakers out here, and you see how they talk to the crowd, and it's almost like you look in the crowd sometimes and you can see how uplifted people get just by hearing this information. It's because they were never told it in their entire life. Because most people, or some people, I can't identify as most, but some people grow up in their lives where they've never even had a good compliment. They've never had a good role model. They've never had somebody to tell them and guide them through their life in a positive way. They just said, listen, this is what you are, this is who you are, this is what you're going to do. Your dreams, yeah, they don't matter. They're way too out of pocket. They're way too big. People refer to them as pipe dreams. You know what I'm saying? Pipe dreams. Fuck that, man. Any dream is real. Any dream can be successful. Anybody can succeed. We gotta stop telling people that they can't go out and do as they want because they can make it if they actually put their fucking mind to the test. If they put their mind to the test. If they continue day in and day out not giving up. Because when you don't give up, what do? You succeed. You absolutely succeed. I never give up. At the age of 12, I wanted to be a YouTuber. Right? It sounds kind of funny. I was a gamer. At the time, I wanted to join all these crazy gaming teams, FaZe Clan, fucking Source Sniping, all these cool teams, because I would play video games for like 12 hours a day and record gaming videos. That dream carried on until I hit 18, and it still carries today. At the age of 18, I decided that I was going to take tarot public. I was going to do tarot as a reading, and I, started learning law of attraction, and I started making my dream come true, because what happened? I believed in myself. But what also did I do that made me successful? Consistency. I got up every single day and I did what I wanted to do, and I didn't let anybody hold me back or stop me. I've had people tell me in the beginning of my career that, you're not going anywhere. I've had people tell me that what I'm doing is silly. I've had people tell me that my dreams are just dreams. What about going to college and being secure with money? Or what if, this or that happens? And what if? Do I care about the what if? I'm here for the thrill. I'm here for the experience of life. I don't care about the what if this or what if that. What if doesn't need to be negative. What if I have millions of fucking dollars in the world? What if I am 100% more successful than I am now? Which I'm going to be anyways. Because a successful person thinks in a success mindset. They don't think in lack. A successful person will sit there and say, you know what? How do we get there? Not, we can't get there. It's how do we get there? You look at everything from a point of view of what you need to do day in and day out to get to your goal, to achieve your goal. That's important. And I didn't care what these people said to me. I've had friends that said that shit to me. I've had family members that said that shit to me. And it's one of those things that no matter what anybody says to you, it doesn't matter. Growing up, when I used to do these gaming videos and stuff like that, my parents used to never really trust that. They were like, listen, it's for some people, it's not for everybody, all this stuff. And I was like, no, but this is for me. I had the determination. Honestly, I've been making videos for so many years, to the point where it's like, damn, like, you made it finally. But I didn't give up, and I never gave up, and I always knew that this would be my job platform, and helping people would be my platform, and giving people a boost of energy and motivation to really create something wonderful in their life would be my platform. I do really care about people, and I do want people to succeed in life. And I think that's so important because not enough people hear it. Not enough people hear it, that you can do anything you want. Not many people hear that you can be as successful as you dream. And it's so goddamn important, and we don't chant it enough. And for some people, like I mentioned previously, it's not their fault. They can be in their environment, going through the ages of development. They could be hearing this to the point where that's what they believe they're worth. But for many people that are watching, I'm sure you're a bit older, and even if you're not, listen to the words I'm saying. Your dreams are your dreams, and you have every fucking right to achieve them. You have every right to consistently keep battling them and fighting day in and day out, getting up, doing what you want to do, grinding out that energy, consistently being positive and being consistent with what you're doing. You have every right to chase your dream. You don't need to follow in your parents' footsteps. You don't need to follow in what this person wants for you, that person wants for you. You don't need to follow in your last resort. All you have to do is follow in where you want to go. But there's a difference between being lazy, and there's a difference between getting up out of bed and fucking doing it. There's a big difference right there. Because you can talk all the shit, but can you walk it? People are going to sit here and say, well, I do things all the time and I'm not successful. But do you consistently do it? Do you get out of bed every single morning and the first thought you have on your mind is what you're going to achieve today? Do you go out there and make today your bitch? Or do you sit back, go on your phone, say, you know what, maybe tomorrow, and what happens? It turns into a cycle of maybe tomorrows for the rest of your life. In order to be successful, you need to be consistent. You need the mindset. Do you think successful people want to do what they want to do to be successful every single day? Absolutely not. We would love to chill too. I'd love to chill too sometimes, bro. Shit, I'll wake up some days and I'll be like, yo, I don't even want to do work today. And I love reading tarot. Don't get me wrong. That's my main job. I love reading tarot. I love tarot readings, but it's a draining practice. I'll wake up some days and be like, I don't even want to do this. But this is my job. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what makes me feel happy in the end when I complete the task that I want to have done. In the beginning, your mind will do everything in its power to tell you that it's not worth it. But the rush and the feeling you have after you completed a goal is always worth it. It is always the most amazing feeling after you completed the goals you wanted to hit day in and day out. It is the most beautiful feeling. And that's what motivates me. That's what motivates anybody on a successful way in life. The feeling you get of completing what you desire to do. Because your mind will tell you so many lies. Your mind will tell you, maybe you should just sleep in today. Your mind will tell you, maybe you can do it tomorrow. Your mind will tell you, you never know, maybe it won't work out the way you wanted it to work out. Who the fuck cares? When you get the thing done you wanted to get done the entire time, you'll be feeling like you're on cloud motherfucking 9. Dead ass. Feeling fantastic. It's just crazy to me how, people are conditioned nowadays to be like this. I feel like there was so much more motivation way, way, way long ago. The American dream. I live in the U.S., we used to hear the American dream. Everyone used to chase their dreams, man. And nowadays, it's like, I'm just submitting to this. Why? You are the dictator of your life. It's nobody else but you. You are the dictator who chooses what you want to do. Maybe the dictator is the wrong kind of word, but you dictate, per se, what you want to do. I can't imagine anybody telling me what to do. I can't imagine anybody, because I never let it happen. That was just my very strong-willed energy. That was my Leo energy. I'm a very strong-willed kind of person. I would never let anybody tell me what to do. Never now, never later, never ever. Period. And for the people that sit there and just say, you know what, my parents are right. I'm not gonna be able to be this. Or, you know what, my friend's right. You know what, the people are right. Fuck them. And not in a negative sense. But fuck their opinion. Fuck anybody's opinion that isn't your opinion. Your opinion is the most valuable opinion and the most important opinion that matters in everyday life. Nobody else's, bro. So how do people become successful? They become successful when they aren't afraid to fail. They become successful when they do what they decide to do day in and day out and never give up on what they're doing and always consistently learn and expand and grow. How do people become successful? They don't give a shit about anybody's opinion but theirs. Because your opinion is the only important opinion that will guide you through everything. And like I said, too, if you believe it, you'll do it. If you believe it, you'll do it. Now, how do you get motivated every day? How do you get motivated to achieve your dreams, to do your dreams, to make your dreams become a reality? Let's say already, boom, I believe that I can do this. How do I have the motivation for it? Excuse me. How do you make that motivation? You make that motivation by thinking about the outcome. How are you going to feel when you got it done? Because like I said, that's what motivates me. That's what motivates a lot of people. It's the thrill and the rush of the feeling that you have as you just fulfilled your goal. How are you going to feel when you did what you wanted to do? You're going to feel fantastic. You're going to feel very accomplished. You're going to feel, what's the word? Successful. Successful is the energy that you're going to feel. So that right there alone is the own motivation for you to keep going, to keep grinding, and to get there. Every day, you need to wake up and fight. Every single day, you need to get out of bed and do things you don't want to do. Every day, you need to get out of bed and make yourself a cup of coffee, if that's what you need to do. If you need to go to the gym, go to the gym. But every single day, you got to wake up and refuse to go back to bed and hit that snooze button. Because that snooze button will ruin your entire day, and you'll actually end up feeling worse at the end of the day because you got nothing accomplished. Now let's talk about the snooze button. Now I don't know this person, and please give credit where credit's due down in the description for anybody who knows this person. I forget her name. But she talked about this idea of we have 5 seconds to make a choice. She's a very powerful motivational speaker. She's very well known. I forget her name. She's a woman. I know that. So credit where credit's due. I'm sorry. I just don't know her name. But she talks about the 5 second. Okay? You have 5 seconds before your brain decides to make a decision. A yes or a no. You have 5 seconds to decide if you are going to get your goals done for the day or if you are going to sleep in and do nothing. Literally 5 seconds. You have 5 seconds to decide if you are going to wake up and get out of bed or if you are going to stay in bed for an extra 45 minutes. You have 5 seconds. And in those 5 seconds, it takes 1 millisecond not even for you to say yes. During those 5 seconds, it takes a quick second for you just to say, yes, I'm doing it. Shoot up and get the fuck out of bed. Every morning you wake up, count to 5. And right before it hits 5, shoot up out of bed and get in that. It gets your brain in motion. It gets you in motion to get ready to do the things you want to do. It also gives you that motivational and that extra boost. Use the 5 second rule. I promise you it'll help so much. I do it before I go live on my tarot readings. I count down from the 5, shut off the senses, and I say, this is what I'm doing. Boom, we're doing it. Sorry if that was loud for everybody. But I say, boom, we're doing it. Right? I do it before any decision I got to make. Because if I know it's a decision that's going to make me happy in the long term, in the end, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let my negative thoughts and let anybody else's poor judgment or let, me wanting to just be lazy and lay in bed stop me. Fuck that. Everyone got the damn potential to be successful as fuck. Everybody has the potential, bro. And I want you guys to really implement that in your life. Wake up every day with beautiful thoughts. Wake up every day with beautiful goals and plan out your life to get to where you desire to go. So many people have so much potential and they waste their potential due to what they were grown up and taught. They waste their potential due to what they think of themselves. They waste their potential because they just don't believe in themselves. And if you don't believe in yourself, you'll never get anywhere, okay? The power of belief within yourself is the strongest thing you can carry with you through life because it doesn't matter how many people don't believe in you. If you believe in you, you're going to rise above the goddamn mountain. You're going to get to the top. No matter how many people didn't believe in me as a child, I believed in me. All the way through being a child, through adolescence, through teenage years, to a motherfucking adult, I believed in myself and I stood consistent with my goals day in and day out, and I keep continuing to power through them because I'm a motherfucking lion, and so are you. You can even do that in the morning too. Wake up every morning and scream, I'm a motherfucking lion. Like you're on like that Wolf of Wall Street shit. Lions and tigers and bears, all that shit. Scream it, feel it, pump yourself up, get that energy. And get it flowing, stand up, start moving around, start stretching, hit the motherfucking gym, bro. Do shit that's gonna make you feel good. Motivation is what gets you to the feel good feeling. The motivation is the feel-good feeling. Because when you complete a goal, you feel good. And that's how people are successful. It doesn't matter what they want to do otherwise. It doesn't matter if they want to lay in bed all day, or if they want to have a day off, or if they want to just relax. Motivational people know that they're going to feel better in the end when they get the shit done that they want to get done. Successful people know that. They know that they're going to feel better when they completed their goals instead of wasted their day away. You got 24 hours in the day. You have more than enough time to make everything that you want on that list happen. You have more than enough time to put the work in, to put the effort in, and to continue growing into a better person every day, and to continue growing into a more amazing and powerful person every single day, and also start empowering yourself. People that lack self-confidence, people that lack confidence for themselves in general, they don't have motivation because they don't see worth in themselves. They don't see them rising to the top. Build motivation in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. If anyone can do it, then clearly you can too. If anyone can become successful, then that means you're a part of everyone. You who is listening right now, I'm talking directly to you, the person who's listening right now, not the hundreds of people listening, the one person. You got your pods in, your AirPods, or you got your motherfucking headphones in, or whatever. Maybe you're playing me on a speaker. I don't care. You have the potential right now to be one of the most successful people you'll ever know yourself. You have the potential. Take the words of encouragement that I say and give it a shot, and never be afraid to fail. Because you really will rise above. Never quit. Never fail. Keep empowering yourself. Understand that it doesn't matter if you don't want to do these things. If you know that they will make you happy in the end, do them. Do them anyways. Because the truth is that it's not that you don't want to do these things. It's that for sometimes you can be lazy about doing these things, but the end goal, it's a lot of work to get there. And we don't like to do the work to get there. We just want to be there already. But there's no shortcuts in life. There's no shortcuts to losing weight. There's no magic pill we can take and lose weight. There's no shortcut to that. You need to work out consistently every single day to get that dream body you want. There is no shortcut to building an audience if you are an entertainer. You have to continue putting out content for the people consistently, and over time that will grow and expand. It's the same thing with a business. You won't be making profit off your business until you keep on selling things over and over again. It's not that people don't want their dreams and don't want to chase their dreams or be where they are. It's not that people don't want to have their dreams come true. It's that they don't want to do the work to get there. Well, if you believe in yourself and you believe in your dream, then no matter what, you will continue powerhousing through all of the hard work to get to that dream. Because at the end of the day, your dream will pay off, your work will pay off, and your happiness will rise and motherfucking thrive. Absolutely. I thought this was a wonderful motivational podcast. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I've been feeling very motivational today. I do plan on branching out into motivational speaking, so it's great to do. It's something that I enjoy doing. I love empowering myself and other people. Thank you guys for coming through this podcast. The next podcast, episode 4, people can leave some suggestions in my Instagram DMs, which is cancermoons.tarot. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram and leave me some comments in the DMs. Thank you all for watching. If this is definitely something you enjoyed, I really hope that I do my best to encourage people to really get out there and chase their dreams and chase anything they want to do. You can become successful as long as you got the mindset to get there. God bless all you guys. Have a fantastic and awesome weekend, and really enjoy it and thrive it, okay? All right, guys. Take care. Thank you for coming out to the Life of CMT podcast, and I will catch everybody later. Have a good one, guys. Peace.